Yes, you're back to my YouTube channel. Then, our today's discussion is all about introduction to search strategy. So, for this course, all this I'm talking about, it is information literacy based. What you're going to talk about here when we talk about search strategy, here it is like a plan that someone makes to find reliable information efficiently. What are your plans that will help you find a reliable information? For example, here, this plan will always define your questions, identifies keywords, chooses the right source. So for that, when you define your question, here is this strategy whereby what is your goal? What are you about? What is your research based on? Meaning, let's say, if you want to know anything about teenage pregnancy, yes, but where exactly do you want to know? So for this case, you have to be specific and focus on the key aspects. For example, you're carrying out a research about teenage pregnancy, let's say in Uganda. So you have to focus about that topic that you are looking for. And then, for instance, you'll have to find out the cause, the reasons, and the steps taken. Do away with that. So that's what we mean when we say about your question definition. Then, for instance, you have to pick keywords and sources. This one, use related terms, e.g., for example, now this one is talking about global warming and weather patterns, right? Or maybe pick sources like Google Scholar or academic journals. This one will help you get a clear source whereby after maybe you found out teenage pregnancy is at this rate, or global warming has affected the world globally, and in some areas it's high, in some areas it's low, and then you have to proceed it with citations, and whereby these citations you can get them from Google Scholars, or you can also use some academic journals. This one proves that the information you have is clear and it's true. So then such techniques. Then for this case, you level up your search by using operators like or, like and or. These ones will help you to bring about the clear meaning of what you're talking about, of the research that you've carried on. It will help you to formulate the best research. So refine and evaluate, narrow down results, and check credibility of the sources. And then for this case, after you've carried out your research, you don't need to include everything. Just write the key aspects, the important information that is needed out of whatever you've done. Then, having done that, then you can put the information on table. And I'm telling you, your information will be clear, it will be easy for anyone to read, and it would be enjoyable for that case. Then, lastly, for example, after you've gathered all your information and then you pile it together, And after piling it, then it will bring out the clear meaning of what you are talking about. And then afterwards, you're able to present everything in details. So that is specifically about that. And then for the next video, we shall also look at something else. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We meet in the next video. Yeah, thank you.